Welcome to Building Your Business One Step at a Time. I'm Kevin Danker, helping you grow your business to higher levels. Today, I want to talk to you about your employees or your team. Have you ever found it difficult or impossible to find and hire the right people for your business? Does your team ever create more stress than it does revenue? Do you ever wish your team could be as good as you are? And have you ever decided not to hire anyone else due to the stress levels that they bring upon you? Well, listen up. Today, I'm going to be talking about the 5 steps to creating a team that you're proud of. So let's jump in. So the first is focus first on you as a leader. Yep, I'm pointing to you. Take responsibility and ownership over your team's success, okay? Oftentimes we use blaming and excuses and even denial so that, oh, there's nothing else I can do. Take responsibility and ownership. Next, ask first, how can I change to help change their behavior? If you're not getting the right behavior from your employees, start from within first. Now, look at everything from their perspective prior to communicating. So if you're going to give them, have a conversation, have a meeting, if you're going to be announcing something to them, think first before you speak and think about what's in my message for them. What's in it for me? Remember that WIIFM, what's in it for me? Think about it from their perspective. What is it that you're going to be telling them that's going to help them listen to you? That's going to help them believe in you. And it's going to help them believe in your direction, your vision as a company and as a leader. Number 2 is create a strong work culture or values that everybody can work by. So this starts from the bottom all the way to the top. Starts with the owner. You got to involve your team in business updates and decisions. Let them know how the company is doing and ask for their help, ask for their input. Now, of course, you can't take everybody's input, but take it all in and process it before you make final decisions. Provide guidelines allowing for people's uniqueness, everyone's openness, and while maintaining professionalism and having a whole lot of fun. Make sure those are part of your work culture and values, and create a vision to inspire. Not just inspire you as the owner, but inspire your people. Then preach it consistently over and over again. Your employees should be able to tell you what your vision is for the company, and they should believe in it. Third step is by reducing your stress. How do you do that? You coach your team to think for themselves. So when people are stopping by your office to constantly ask questions, they're calling you at home, they're calling you when you're on business trips and saying, oh, what about this? What about this? How do I do this? How do I do that? Respond with questions more than your answers when they ask you. That helps build their confidence in their answers. So when they ask you, hey, how do I do X? You can say, so I don't know, how would you do X? If you were to decide, let them answer, and then you fill in any gaps, coach them to have the right answer, building their confidence so that next time that challenge comes up, they're going to be able to handle that themselves. Also, ask them, what resource could you use to find that answer? If they need to look it up in a document that they should know about, make them point out, oh yeah, it's this one document that this answer is in, and then refer them back to that document. And remind them, this isn't to get you off the phone this minute, but this is to help you understand your document, the contract, whatever that document is, so that you know it backwards and forwards. And then also hold them accountable. If it's a question that you've answered for them before, stop them and say, you tell me the answer. What have I told you in the past? And if they can't answer you, or if they need to be retaught, ask them, how are you going to learn this for the last time? Are you taking notes? Is it someplace that you can get to the answer in the future? Reduce your stress. Fourth, develop your team members. Coach them from where they are up to where they can perform. This is not going to be your level, maybe higher, might be lower, but coach them up to the full potential of that person. Remember, everyone is not like you, no matter how much we want them to be. Also, create minimum production levels. You have to have that and be able to make quick decisions after you coach someone who can't or won't get to that level. Now, keeping a poor performing employee always pulls down other members of your team, so don't do that. Recognize when you're doing that and try to coach the person or let them go. Remember, giving a person an everlasting length of rope over and over to help them while they're underperforming, it hurts you, it hurts your company, their colleagues, and themselves. Yes, it actually does hurt them by you keeping them on board. Allowing them to find another company and another position, matching their strengths really helps their careers, helps their happiness, and ultimately, you just want to stop holding them back. Give them that opportunity. And last but not least, some people might have said, well, why isn't this number one? Hire for passion, train for skills. Hire for passion and train for skills. Remember, good people want a purpose for the position they have, not just a job. They don't want to just know about tasks, but they want to know, why am I doing this? What's the vision of the company? Involve your team in the hiring and training, and tweak your systems that you have for both systems, both processes. Also, make your process a little onerous for those applicants who really don't want to work for you. They don't have a passion for what you're doing. If you put in a couple extra steps, you're going to weed them out, and you're going to keep those folks who are very passionate about wanting to work for you and your company. And also, last but not least, systemize your training, hiring, onboarding, the entire process, as well as managing. Systemize it, write it down, and then tweak it every time you find out a better way of doing things. Again, ask your employees for help, ask them for input, and find out the people who do each job the best and start with them when you're building these systems. So hopefully this video has inspired growth in your mindset and action in your next steps for your business. If you have any questions, if you think you might benefit from a business coach, or if you know of anyone who may, contact me today for further information. I'm always happy to help. In the meantime, have an abundant week. This is Kevin Danker with Action Coach Coastal Virginia, your business coach.